water over wine and hold my own and drive.
share with me.
I was blown away, what could I say? It all seemed to make sense. You're taking away everything, and I can't deal with that. I try to see the good in life, but good things in life are hard to find. Well, blow it away, blow it away. Can we make this something good? Taking all I could take, and I cannot wait. We're wasting too much time, being strong, holding on. Can't let it bring us down. My life with you means everything, so I won't give up that easily. I'll blow it away, blow it away. Can we make this something good? 'Cause it's all misunderstood. Well, I try to do it right this time around. Let's start over. that's why I fear it won't do. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles, watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. Yeah. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. Whoa.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore, softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. An earthquake's out to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. Hey, I Sergeant Mary, while to break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. She's taking time making up the reasons to justify all the hurt inside. Guess she knows from the smiles and the look in their eyes. Everyone's got a theory about the bitter one. They're saying mama never loved her much and daddy never keeps in touch. That's why she shies away from human affection. But somewhere in a private place, she packs a bag for outer space. And now she's waiting for the right kind of pilot to come. And she'll say she's saying, well, I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. Gotta take it for a world where we belong. So would you be my baby? She can't remember a time when she felt needed. If love was red, then she was colorblind. All her friends, well, they've been tried for treason and crimes that were never defined. She's saying love is like a barren place, and reaching out for human faith it's like a journey I just don't have a map for. So baby, gonna take a dive and put ship to overdrive and send a signal that she's hanging all the hopes on the stars. What a pleasant dream. Just saying, well, I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. Gotta take it for a world where we belong. So would you be my baby? Mama never loved her much, and daddy never keeps in touch. That's why she shies away from human affection. But somewhere in a private place, she packs a bag for outer space. And now she's waiting for the right kind of pilot to come. And she'll say to him, just saying, I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. Gotta take it for a world where
There will be no rules tonight. If there were, we'd break them. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Let's get down to it. Nervous hands and anxious smiles. I can feel you breathing. This is right where we belong. Turn up the music. Oh, 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 oh. This is the dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. These are the times that we'll remember, breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. This is more than just romance. It's an endless summer. I can feel the butterflies leading me through it. Take my heart, I'll take your hand as we're falling under. This is an addiction, girl. Let's give into it. Oh, 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 oh. This is a dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. These are the times that we'll remember, breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. Oh, 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 It's a dance. Get up. Come on, This is the dance for all the lovers, taking a chance for one another. Finally, it's our time now. These are the times that we'll remember, but we're breaking the city's heart together. Finally, it's our time now. It's our time now. It's our time now. It's our time now. Finally, it's our time now.
Yeah.
Got another confession
Good morning.
to make.
Oh, this is a good song, but
Chains to break.
are these people still fighting Fu? This is one of the longest wars, really, in history.
Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you?
I'll tell you this, he was the best of Nirvana.
Gone and on to someone new. I needed somewhere to hang my head without your news. You gave me something that I didn't have, but had no use.
This is a great song, though.
I was too weak to give in, too strong to lose. My heart is under arrest again, but I break loose. My head is giving me life or death, but I can't choose. I swear I'll never give in. I refuse. Is someone getting the best?
Colorado won last weekend, buddy. Coaches rarely get fired after a win.
Were you born to resist or be abused? I swear I'll never give in. I refuse. Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best?
I think that's Justin y'all are talking about. Y'all take it easy on Justin. He's a Florida fan that lives in Tennessee, so he's already fighting an uphill battle.
Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? This time, this place,
You don't need to hear that right now. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Wellness check. How's everybody doing? Let me know. Everybody okay? See what's going on here today. Da, da, da. I'm great. Yeah, doing good. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Took the kiddos to Top Golf yesterday. Yeah. Took the kiddos to Top Golf yesterday. Dropped Nate off at the airport in the morning. Came home, did some work. The hell? Well, you need to calm down, dude. Yeah. Dropped Nate off at the airport. Came home, did some work yesterday. And then took the kids to Top Golf yesterday around 5 o'clock. Hung out with them. The lady came with us. And came back, did the lunch money show. Got some early bets for this week. Got to try to keep the hot streak going. I've beat that bookie 4 weeks in a row. He's had to send me money. So I know he's mad. But he's just going to have to stay mad. I don't know what else to tell him. He's going to have to stay mad. I did start the week off on the wrong foot yesterday, though. I was 0-3 yesterday. I missed on both the Monday night football games. I had the over in the Falcons-Bills game. That missed. And then I had the Commanders to cover in the second game. That missed. What was the other one? Oh, the baseball game. Yeah, the baseball game. I took the Blue Jays, and they got blown out. Mariners 10, Blue Jays 3. Mariners now up 2-0 in that one, the ALCS. So I was 0-3 yesterday, so got to get back on the good foot today. But, hey, guess what? There's 3 college football games on today. Yeah. 3 college football games on a Tuesday. Because why not? What else you going to do? There's no baseball on today. It's an off day in baseball. So, what's going on here? New Mexico State at Liberty, Arkansas State at South Alabama, Florida International at Western Kentucky. Yeah. There you go. Got to find a winner amongst these 3 games here. Just need one winner here. When you go 0-3, see, I don't need to win it all back today. Just need to go 1-0 today. Claw my way back slowly over time. You know? So we'll see. I got to find a winner. Got to find a winner. Oh, the Dodgers and Brewers do play today? I thought they were off today. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they do play today, 8 o'clock. All right, well, just blindly bet the Dodgers probably is what I'll do. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do is just blindly bet the Dodgers, right? Or is that too square? Is that too square? Yeah, here it is. Dodgers and Brewers. Yamamoto pitching for the Dodgers. Peralta pitching for the Brewers. I'm probably going to take the Chinese guy. The Chinese are like the Mexicans from 20 years ago. Like they're just starting to take over the league. You know, now the Mexicans are dominating Major League Baseball everywhere. The Chinese are like that now. They're getting their foot in the door before they take it over. I would go the under 7.5 money line today. What does that even mean? That's not even a way to describe any type of bet. Under 7.5 money line. Like that doesn't even mean anything. I'm guessing you don't bet on sports. Take the under 7.5 money line. What is that? That doesn't even mean anything. Is China genetically engineering players? Well, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, gotta find some winners today. Just for fun this morning, I looked up Luke Fickell's buyout. Luke Fickell's buyout is only $28 million. That's peanuts compared to what Penn State paid James Franklin. Luke Fickell could be out of a job. Take the under on Duke, Georgia Tech, says Paul. On a scale of 1 to 10, how zooted were you on Saturday? I stay zooted, my man. Is Norvell going to get the boot soon? I'm assuming he will if they can afford the buyout. I think it's $60 million. Let me see. Yeah. $58.7 million. $60 million. Yeah, Sharon Moore is probably going to get fired too. Sharon Moore buyout. Sharon Moe. $13 million. Yep, he's as good as gone. He's as good as gone. $13 million. Manny Diaz. Penn State might give him a call. Dang. I'm allergic to this bullshit. I'm allergic to buyouts. What would my buyout be? What would somebody have to pay me to never post another video or live stream? What would my buyout be? I would need between 5 and 10 million. That's a fair number, Slaw. That's a fair number. 7.2 million. That's fair. Where do I sign? Yeah. $6.9 million. Yeah, that's about right. I said between 5 and 10, so 6.9, 7.2. Definitely, that's definitely in the ballpark there. I would have to consider that. I would have to consider that. How many total views does your channel have? That's your buyout? I don't know. Let's see. I'm logged into the second channel now, so I'll have to see if I can look that up on my phone. Let's see. Analytics, views, lifetime. Here we go. Whoa. What do you think my total views are? If my buyout is total views, like you say, what do you think my total views are? $15 million, $35 million, $2.2 billion, $45 million, $41 million. It's $41 million. Well, $40.9 million. 40,900,000. Yeah, I would take that so fast. You just nobody would even know either. They'd just be like, "What happened to Lou? I don't know. Just quit posting. Ain't heard from him." I'd be in the wind, but I would be in. You give me $40 million, you won't never hear from me again. I'll be in the wind, but Alabama to cover. I like Tennessee, anything over a touchdown. What I really like is the over. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. I don't have the ability to be like Josh Pate, so I would have to turn that down. I can't look a terrible team in the face and tell them how good they are. I don't have the ability to do that. Make the 41 million and switch to Rumble. If Alabama can increase offensive red zone efficiency, I don't even know what Alabama's red zone offensive efficiency rate is, nor do I care. You're doing too much stat watching there. If a team is shitty in the red zone and they get good in the red zone, will they be better? Yes. So if you're telling me Alabama is shitty in the red zone and then asking me will they be better if they're not shitty in the red zone, the answer is yes. Almost every team's red zone efficiency is lower than what it used to be because these coaches are relying on analytics. So you got teams going for it a lot of times on fourth downs where normally they would have just kicked the field goal. The main reason Alabama's not winning as comfortably as they used to is because they're not nearly as good as they used to be. What's up, Jesse? Ole Miss, Georgia. I'll say halftime score, Ole Miss 13, Georgia 3. Final score, Georgia 27, Ole Miss 20. Yeah, that was embarrassing from Oklahoma this weekend. Not that they lost, but, well, it's embarrassing that they lost, but that's not what I mean. I mean just to get beat up like that. It was not good. They probably shouldn't have played Mateer. Well, now that they lost, they definitely should. They definitely shouldn't have played Mateer. If they were going to lose, then you sit Mateer out, let him get 100% healthy, because now they almost have to play Mateer because they can't afford to lose anymore. Which player is Kiffin's daughter dating this week? I think the same one she was dating 2 weeks ago. Linebacker from LSU. I hope Georgia's offense starts off faster. I hope the defense starts off faster. Anybody know what SEC team has scored the most points this season in SEC games? I'm not talking about total points scored, including middle school teams. What SEC team has scored the most points this season in SEC games? Nope, not A&M. Not Tennessee. Not Ole Miss. Not Tennessee. Not Bama. Not Mississippi State. Not Vandy. Georgia. Georgia has scored the most points this season in SEC games. Tennessee is second. Now, Georgia's played, 4 SEC games? Tennessee, Bama, Kentucky, Auburn. There's some SEC schools who've only played 2 or 3. Total points, not average, total points. No, the timeout thing didn't have any effect on the game at all. The referees fucked up the timeout. Georgia hit a pass play for about 45 yards. The referees made up a fake penalty against Georgia to take that play away because they knew they fucked up the timeout thing, and Georgia ended up punting the ball away. So, no, it literally had zero effect on the game at all. What did have an effect on the game is Auburn being unable to get a first down in the second half. That had an effect on the game. A big one, too. It also had an effect on the game when they took that touchdown away from Georgia. That had an effect on the game, too. They took a touchdown away from Georgia. Other than Georgia got to set their defense for free. Georgia wasn't even on defense. So, but, I mean, that's an interesting theory. But Georgia was on offense. So, setting their defense wouldn't make much sense there. What's up, Ballard? Burgle in here snoring. How do you wake up and then an hour later you're snoring? What is that? How does that work? How do you even do that? I don't think the SEC refs are necessarily the worst. Maybe you might watch more SEC so it stands out more, but they're bad everywhere. Yeah, the refs were terrible in that game. Absolutely terrible. Let me see if I can find that penalty they called on Cash Jones after the timeout mess. Yeah, okay.
A timeout or a delay a game.
Watch this. They called this. All right, so you had the whole timeout thing, right? Referees fucked that up. Georgia should have been called a time. Should have been charged a timeout, but they weren't. The next play. Watch this. You see Cash Jones. Cash Jones is the running back right here. Watch this. Cash Jones is about to block this guy right here. This guy right here is looking right at Cash Jones. You see, he's looking right at Cash Jones, or at least through Cash Jones to Gunnar Stockton. Watch this. They called that a blindside block. 15-yard penalty on Cash Jones for a blindside block. Watch it again. The Auburn player literally lowers his shoulder before the block because he sees the guy. He sees Cash Jones. This is a blindside block? No, that's a guy that just got laid out by a 150-pound white boy. That's all that is. This is a blindside block instead of a 1st and goal at the 2. Blindside block. Look, the Auburn player sees it coming. The Auburn guy sees it. Look. So the referees fucked up. They knew they fucked up. So on the next play, they made it up to Auburn by taking away what would have been a 1st and goal from the 2 for Georgia. Georgia ends up punting there. Georgia ends up punting there. So, no, the timeout had no negative impact on Auburn at all. Now, when Auburn fumbled at the goal line and Georgia picked it up and returned it for a touchdown, and they took that away, that had an impact on the game against Georgia. That Jackson Arnold fumble at the touchdown, at the goal line, should have been a Georgia touchdown. The targeting on Missouri, the one that knocked out the Alabama wide receiver, yeah, that was targeting. Is that the one you're talking about? The one where the Alabama wide receiver was laying on the field like he was dead for 30 seconds or whatever? Yeah, that was targeting. That's the exact play targeting was designed to take out of the game. Now, I don't agree with throwing players out of the game for targeting. I think we've come far enough in terms of stressing the importance of targeting to players starting at a young age. They're taught from the time they're 6 years old what targeting is and what not to do. And so you see very little of it now. But that hit on the Alabama wide receiver, for those of y'all who might be a little bit too young, in the 2000s, you saw that hit 5 times a game in every game you watched. Safeties were literally taught to do that from the time they were 6 years old. That's why when they instituted targeting, they had to make the penalty so strict, because you had football players that their whole life were taught that that's what you're supposed to do. So in order to break their habit, they instituted that rule that you're thrown out of the game if you do it. That's how serious we are. Well, everybody playing college football now was raised to know what targeting is. Yeah, Greg Blue and Thomas Davis used to cut people in half on a regular basis in the secondary. It was nothing to, I mean, it was commonplace. And you hardly ever see hits like that anymore. You did see it in the in the Bama Missouri game, but you rarely see hits like that anymore. So I think it's time to stop throwing people out of the game. Just make it a 15-yard penalty. Treat it like soccer if you want. The first time a defensive player does that, it's a 15-yard penalty. The second time if the same player does it twice, then throw them out. But throwing people out for targeting has run its course, I think. Yeah. I have to do a ad read in today. Well, no, it won't be in today's video, but I got some sponsorship deal with a protein shake people. I mean, whatever. No, I mean, I have been doing the whole Get Lou in Shape movement deal, but I don't know if I'm the best person to be pitching protein shakes, but I have to do an ad read for a protein shake today and send it. It won't be on today's video though. They want to see the ad read first and approve it, and then it'll be attached to a video probably next week. Are you excited for the call-in show, Lou? I love the call-in show. I'm always excited for the call-in shows. I love the call-in shows. Yeah, I love the call-in shows. I think today's another ad read for TickPick, at the ticket buying site that I did last week. sure if we're the right audience, target audience for a protein shake. Well, I think they're just looking at the demographic analytics. 90-something% of the people that watch this channel are male between the ages of 25 and 45. That's their target audience, the protein shake people. You're trying to get a sponsorship from Toro Lawnmowers? Not me. Usually going to go 11-1. I still think 10-2 is the most likely record. They're lucky to be 5-1. Let's be honest. Yeah, they're putting themselves in too many holes. It's only cost them once, and they're extreme. They were losing to Tennessee at halftime. They were losing to Auburn at halftime. If they're losing to Ole Miss, Texas, Florida, Mississippi State, and Georgia Tech at halftime, if they're losing to all 5 of those teams at halftime, they'll lose more than one of those games. They need to get that first half shit figured out. Somebody told me yesterday, if Georgia keeps doing that, it's going to end up costing them. I said, it's already cost them, bud. Yeah, Alabama didn't score in the second half, and we still lost. Why? Didn't show up in the first half, per normal. It would be funny if UJ was trailing every game to the third quarter and won. But they've only had a lead at halftime once in the last, 10 games against Power 4 opponents. They had a lead at halftime against Kentucky this year. Prior to that, the last time they had a lead at halftime was at Texas last year. I hope they play 4 quarters and blow Ole Miss out. That would be amazing. I don't have much confidence in that happening, though. They did beat the life out of Ole Miss 2 years ago in Athens, though. Ole Miss is a dangerous team. Don't put any stock at all in that Washington State game. Don't even tell me anything. Georgia's going to win. Look at Ole Miss versus Washington State. I'm not trying to hear that. Ole Miss didn't spend one day last week practicing for Washington State. Not one. They've been practicing for Georgia for 2 weeks straight. Now, it almost cost them in the Washington State game, but I'm not trying to hear anything about how they barely beat Washington State. Washington State is terrible. That game means nothing. They completely overlooked that game because Washington State is terrible. They've been preparing for Georgia for 2 weeks. That Ole Miss team you saw against Washington State ain't showing up in Athens. I can promise you that. Now, probably the worst game they've played this year was their only road game at Kentucky. They won, I think, 30-20 at Kentucky, and that's probably their worst game. I think Chauncey Bowens is hurt too. Speaking about the run game, I don't know what, but he didn't look right. He didn't look right in that Auburn game. Kiffin rumored for Titans job according to Vol Twitter. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I don't believe anything that Vol Twitter says. Not a single thing. Vol Twitter is a cancer. No, spin. It was the Texas game, not the Mississippi State game. Yeah, Falcons beat the Bills yesterday. Do you like Georgia's chances against Ole Miss in the second half? Yeah, they'll obviously be losing at halftime. I hope so, Mason. I don't believe anything these coaches say about injuries, though. Will Noah Thomas make a catch? I'll go out on a limb and say no. Michigan needs to beat Washington. Yeah, Sherrone Moore's about to find himself out of a job. I like Georgia's chances against anybody at home. Ole Miss, Texas, any team in the country. How does Tennessee get the upset this Saturday? Shootout that they win, just like the game in Knoxville 3 years ago or whatever it was. 42-40, whatever, because Bama's going to light y'all up. So you're going to have to be able to outscore them. Ty Simpson's going to throw for 300 yards against Tennessee in his sleep. So y'all better have some firepower ready to go. Mateer played with a broken thumb, and it looked like it. Tennessee has a great shot to go 10-2 or 11-1. They do. I strongly disagree that they have a great shot to go 11-1. You don't think they're losing another game? Come on, man. Bama wins, Tennessee covers. Yeah, I took Tennessee plus the points. 8.5, I think it was. I got it yesterday. I think it was, let me see. I think it was 8. Was it 8.5 or 7.5? It was over a touchdown, whatever it was. Let me see. I put the bet in yesterday. Fuck, where'd it go? Yep, 8.5. If you have 2 SEC losses, are you out of the playoffs? No, unless you're Alabama. If you're Alabama, yeah, because then you'd be 9-3. If you're any other SEC team that hasn't lost to Florida State and you have 2 SEC losses, then yeah, you're in. 10-2 will get you in. Nine and 3 might get some teams in this year. As long as one of the losses isn't to a terrible Florida State team. Yeah, Texas was a popular pick. I was on the wrong side of that one. I'm taking Notre Dame at home to win. I didn't bet the game either way, but I think Notre Dame wins at home. Is Lou back to smoking? No. If Rule takes the Penn State job, Nebraska fans will be down bad. A&M only undefeated SEC team. L's are coming. Well, Ole Miss is undefeated too. But I agree with you that L's are coming. I don't know if any SEC team will run the table the rest of the way. Probably every SEC team is going to lose one game, at least one game, from here to the end of the regular season. Indiana versus Ohio State, Big Ten title with Indiana winning. It appears headed that way. I don't know about who would win the game, but that's what it looks like right now, Indiana and Ohio State. Indiana's no joke. No joke. Indiana's good. Pitt versus Ole Miss next year? I didn't know that. What's the likelihood of Georgia-Bama SEC championship game? It's as likely as about 7 or 8 other possibilities right now. Bama, Ole Miss, Bama, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Bama, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Georgia, Bama, Texas. I mean, any of those teams could make it still. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I got a lot of work to do today. Appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. The poll is up on Patreon for this week's stream schedule. So those of you who are over there on Patreon. Oh, shout out to RC Cola, too, over on the Patreon page. He was the first $250 winner on the $1,000 giveaway. Sent him his money yesterday or Sunday. I don't remember. Either yesterday or Sunday. So he was the first of 4. The $1,000 giveaway. The members over there voted on how they wanted that $1,000 to be awarded or whatever, and they voted for 4 $250 winners. So RC Cola was the first winner this past Saturday, so shout out to him. But the streaming poll for this weekend is up on Patreon now. So for those of you that were over there, make sure you get your vote in. There's great games again this weekend on all 3 time slots. I typed some of them out over there. Where did it go? There it is. At noon, you've got LSU and Vandy, Georgia Tech and Duke, Washington and Michigan, and Oklahoma and South Carolina. 3:30, you've got Ole Miss and Georgia, SMU and Clemson, Michigan State, Indiana, Texas A&M and Arkansas. And then primetime, you've got Tennessee, Alabama, Southern Cal, Notre Dame, Missouri and Auburn, and Utah, BYU, the Holy War. So great games on all three time slots. Right now, primetime is winning the vote. But I just posted it about an hour ago, so the results are likely to change. Change, so we'll see. But so I should know the streaming schedule by the time I go on tonight for the call-in show at 9. Usually the voting is kind of skewed towards one slot or another so heavily that I can usually tell by Tuesday night what slot the Patreon stream is going to be for Saturday. But make sure you get over there and vote if you haven't. Another $250 giveaway this week over on Patreon. So if you're not signed up, I don't know what you're doing. Check the description in the video. There's a link to the Patreon page. Go over there, get yourself signed up. We're giving away a total of $1,000, $250 a week for 4 Saturdays in a row. This past Saturday was giveaway number 1, so 3 more to go. So make sure you head on over there. But I appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'll see you tonight at 9 o'clock. Until then, though, make sure you have a good morning.